Well, here we are, your saltwater guide, Captain Dave Hansen. It's Promar Ahi Monday. We're talking Promar products today. What a what an absolutely bizarre weekend, gang. Welcome to chaos. Those of you on the East Coast and Midwest, those of you that are watching this debacle in California anywhere, well, we're here to talk about that today. We're here to talk about the big 2-day salmon season. That's if you missed it, it's over. We had a big 2-day salmon season here in Southern California. We had some pretty fun fishing at Catalina this weekend for some of the gang. We've had some pretty awesome fishing up and down the coast. There was some pretty good bluefin fishing offshore, way out there. But man, what a mess. We're going to try to talk around without getting hello, burrito catfish lady. We're going to try to talk around this debacle going on out here without using any names so that we don't get banned forever. But yeah, it's crazy what's going on here. And I guess the people in charge here say it's okay what's going on, which is absolutely amazing. And then the federal government saying, no, it's not okay. So we got a giant mess on our hands out here in California. But I want to thank Promar and everybody at Promar for the phenomenal amount of support that they've given us. And thank you very, very much, everybody at Promar. We got a cool little video to show you in a little bit because it's time to tie on those cedar plugs and get out there and start looking for fish offshore here pretty soon. And good morning, Arnie. What a great day out there fishing with the kids on Saturday. We had so much cool stuff go on Saturday morning. It was hard to keep up with all the great things that were going on. Fish for Life in Dana Point Harbor and down in San Diego. Arnie took a bunch of kids fishing, half-day fishing, and caught a bunch of fish. And John and Tina Stanley and Jason Cutter jumped in from Your Saltwater Guide to go out there with Arnie and help him out, taking care of the children. And then the Fish for Life, that if that didn't catch you, grab you by the heart, and you probably don't have a heart. And then it was just absolutely incredible. Then I turn on YouTube because I don't watch the Lion media. Next thing I know, I'm watching them burn down LA because there's people that are actually trying to enforce the law. I know it's hard to believe in California they would try to enforce the law. How dare they in California try to enforce the law? It's been so lawless for so long in California that these little whiny crybabies, they don't understand that you can't do whatever you want, whenever you want, as much as you want. You can't throw rocks at cars. You can't throw bricks at people. You can't shoot fireworks off at police officers, and they don't like to be told no. These children up there in LA, they have been brought up with timeouts and all that stuff. So this is what you get with no discipline and I don't know. It's pretty absolutely bizarre. But John Stanley, what a great thing you and Tina and Jason did to go help out Arnie. And we're going to try to keep everything on the positive here, gang. But like I always tell you, this is the only place you're going to get the truth. The Lion media is lying like crazy on this one, gang. If you're watching legacy media, if you're watching television, first of all, you're living in the Stone Age if you're watching TV. Everybody streams everything nowadays. So if you're watching TV, then you got to just take it with a grain of salt. You're getting lied to like you can't even comprehend. What's going on is in LA is people are breaking the law and they're getting charged and they're getting taken away. And these little crybaby spoiled rotten brats here in California, they don't like to be told what to do. They don't like discipline. They don't like to follow the laws. And then you have the mayor and you have the governor of the state of California. Those are two of the people that are just leading the charge on not following anything federal law they don't believe in. So they've caused this out in California by allowing these little crybabies to do what they do and stomp around and act like little children. I know most of the people that are watching have children. You've taken them to the grocery store before when they were little, and if they didn't get their candy, they would start crying and carrying on. I had a little thing I would do where I'd pinch my boys in the back of their arm. That'd make them sit up straight in their chair. These children that are up there, these children that are up there in LA, they've never been pinched on the back of the arm. They've never been told no. They've never the timeouts. I'm sure they didn't last more than a minute or so. So this is what you get. You're watching it. So we will try to stay away from that topic as much as we can, but we'll talk about John and Tina and Jason and Arnie taking all those Cub Scouts or Boy Scouts fishing. That was so fun to watch. You guys did a great job. If you didn't get to see our show on Saturday, I would definitely tell you to go back after today and watch the show tonight or listen to it on your drive home, because not only was Arnie and the San Diego Fishing Club putting on a great show down there, but my sister and Jim Holden putting on that Fish for Life event in Dana Point Harbor, which they're going to do a whole bunch of more times this year. That was the first Fish for Life trip of the year on the Dana Pride. Was that incredible to watch that red carpet, the children walking down and having their walk down songs, getting to learn all about these fine young men and women. That was just an incredible morning. I know a lot of you were crying, tears to your eyes, just from the sheer joy of watching these children be be recognized. And what a phenomenal event. If you don't know what Fish for Life is, go check it out. Fish for Life's this was their 16th year, and it's just an absolute incredible thing. And then what we talk about all the time on this show is taking kids fishing. And it's super important to take kids fishing. And we got to watch that with Arnie and the gang down there, the San Diego Rod and Reel Club. What a great event that was. And then I want to talk about another thing that's going absolutely crazy here. We have people that are fishermen, are so-called fishermen, but we know they're really not. They're hanging out just like all the NGOs. This is an NGO that you can't even believe. The guys, I don't know if I just look up salmon steelhead fishing. BENICIA, and read what this knucklehead poser is saying about the 2-day salmon season. A lot of our members got involved and got to go catch a salmon. 2-day salmon fishing. That's what the fishing pole, rod and reel. There's a knucklehead here on Facebook who's trying to cause total mass chaos, saying that it's the worst thing that's ever happened to the history of California was the San Marcos Boys and Girls Club. I'm sorry. That's right, John Stanley. I have so much stuff going on, it's hard to remember everything, and I apologize. But it's the San Marcos Boys and Girls Club is who John and Tina and Arnie and Jason took out fishing, which was pretty fun to watch. And I want to, if you got time, I'm at Ron's studio up here in Huntington Beach, because we're leaving at 6:00 tomorrow morning out of Orange County Airport, flying to Alaska. So I got up here last night, and I want to talk to you, John Stanley, about what you were talking about on that message you sent me. And I know you called me, but I was sleeping. But call me back after the show. But yeah, I'm going to Alaska, and I'm going to Juneau. We'll land in Juneau tomorrow at around 10 o'clock in the morning, and then we got a 2-hour layover, and then land in Seattle, and we got a 2-hour layover. Then we go to Juneau, and we get on a boat, and we're going to go out to the place called Pelican, and we're going to be at the Wild Alaskan Lodge up there, which is a absolutely phenomenal place. Yeah, I saw your missed call, Mike Lewis. I'm sorry. I've been going 100 million miles an hour. And we're going to be live because of Mike Lewis and his wife Jamie. They introduced me to this fine couple, Melanie and Jason, who own the Wild Alaskan Lodge, and we're getting to go up there and check it all out. I'm taking Ron and another friend of mine, and we're all going up there to hang out at the lodge. And it's kind of a cool deal. Mike Lewis turned us on to. You get to self-guide yourself. The guy's got 9 boats, so 8 boats go out fishing, and one of them stays back at the dock. And I don't know if you've ever been on a boat, but in case there's a problem, you get to. Oh, great! What a ridiculous. Yep, I don't know what's going on with Facebook, Mike. Crazy. They turned off the stars again. Ridiculous. Crazy. But a lot of stuff going on. A lot of stuff. So we'll be in Alaska tomorrow, and then we'll do our first show Wednesday out on the water. We'll be having our podcast. Bill Barney already knows Ron brought Starlink Mini. So we got Starlink Mini on the boat. We'll be live out on the water in Alaska. We'll go live at the same time, 12 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. And we'll be out on the water fishing, maybe king salmon, maybe lingcod, maybe halibut. Who knows? Depending on the tide and everything else. But the weather on Wednesday is supposed to be gorgeous up there. So I'm looking forward to it. And then as far as this salmon thing, this guy's trying to say that the 2-day salmon thing is a political thing. And now we've destroyed the salmon. Well, we haven't had a salmon season in 2 years in Southern California. So this would be the 3rd year, and they open it up for 2 whole days. And if you paid attention to any of our people, or you paid attention to any of the members, or you paid attention to anybody with a half a clue, they were limited out in 2 minutes. They were limited out in 10 minutes. They were limited out in 3 hours for 18 people. There's a billion salmon out there. We're not allowed to fish for them. This guy's saying we just destroyed the salmon. This is a fisherman, too. He's saying we destroyed the salmon fishery, that'll never recover from the 2-day season. Oh, my goodness. And this is the kind of crap we're up against all the time. Tomorrow, Justin will be live in the morning, and Al will be live in the morning. Al will be live first. He's going to go live at 6 o'clock while I'm at the airport. He has a half-day trip back bay. And then Justin will be live. I'm landing. I'm going to land at like 9:30, and then we'll go live with Justin at Catalina. Justin will be live. And so when I land, the first thing I'll do is I'll click over, and you'll be able to see Captain Al Clowers and Captain Justin both fishing live. So we'll be doing that live tomorrow. But this guy, you got to go look at his page. It's just absolutely ludicrous. Salmon and steelhead fishing, and then you'll see, and I don't want to give the guy, I don't want to mention his name or give him any more credit. You guys go read what he wrote. And I couldn't even believe it at first. I had to go back and look at it again, and I'm like, this guy has a charter business. It is the most unbelievable thing I've ever read in my life. This guy drank the Kool-Aid. This guy would probably be with the people in LA right now doing the riot, because this guy is fully 100% one of them. And he believes that with a rod and a reel, a fishing pole, and a piece of line, that you're going to wipe out the salmon in California in a 2-day season. I just can't. It's just hard for me to even believe it. When I was made aware of it by some of our friends in the industry, and they were like, you need to talk about this. I thought the guy was pulling our leg because he is a charter boat captain. But nope, he's a Kool-Aid drinker just like the rest, listening to the legacy Lion media. And It's so bizarre. Gang, I just want you all to understand you cannot adversely affect the population of fish in the ocean with the fishing pole. Okay? I don't care if they're hatchery fish, they're fish from Jupiter or Mars or Europe or wherever these fish are from. I don't care. You can't affect the population of the fish with the fishing pole. And yes, Stephen Duncan, the sea lion eats way more fish yesterday than all the boats combined. The sea lions ate way more yesterday, and they're going to eat way more today than all the fishing boats combined. So if you really did care about the fish, which we know he doesn't, he just bought into the Lion Legacy media, and he just spouting out about a bunch of crap he knows nothing about, but he said he's been fishing for a living for a very, very long time on his 26-foot boat. So we definitely want to know what he knows. But yeah, he's saying that we destroyed the salmon fishery. Should have never been opened. The salmon need to be able to, gang, out of your ever-loving mind. If you don't believe in going fishing, then you shouldn't be having a charter boat. You shouldn't be taking people out fishing. Wow, there they are.
Hi.
And Justin, let me get that QR code down out of your face.
Here, I can lower this camera some.
All right. What do you think of that? What do you think of that, Rylan?
Good.
Can't go salmon fishing anymore. You guys, did you and your dad catch some salmon yesterday?
What? Wait, repeat it. He was talking.
Did you and your father catch a bunch of salmon yesterday during the salmon season?
Yeah.
No.
I'm telling him to say yeah.
The salmon season lasted a long time, Rylan. Guess how many days the salmon season was, Rylan?
2
whole days. Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
You need to think back to this day in 2025. You were alive the last time there was a salmon season in California. Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
Yeah. How exciting. What are you and your dad up to? Getting ready for the big kids' day, fishing day tomorrow?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
You got a lot of words today, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Are you tired, Rylan? Did you just wake up?
No.
What did he wake up like 10 minutes ago when you were walking down to the car from the car?
He's been up since 6 this morning.
Whoa, he was up the whole drive?
Yep. Oh,
All
yeah.
right, Rylan. No wonder you're so tired. Been up for like 5 hours, dude. You must be exhausted. Are you excited to take those kids fishing tomorrow?
Yes.
Yeah.
You want to go catch a fish right now?
Sure.
Yeah,
That's
go
our
see if
better
you can get them to bite while you and your dad and I are talking.
Go for that hook in your hand.
So what's going on, Justin Bottrell?
Not much. How are you?
I'm good, man. I'm getting excited going to Alaska tomorrow.
There you go, where you can catch salmon. Oh, wait. They restrict it there, too.
One. It's so crazy. And the land of the zillions of lingcod you're allowed. You know how many lingcod you could catch?
One. Under a certain, over and under a certain size.
In a slot limit for lingcod. I don't know what's going on in the world today. We're going up to Alaska. You're allowed one.
Yeah. It's crazy, huh?
And then rockfish. Mike Lewis, you'll like this. Remember those black rockfish we were catching? They just changed the law because there's so many of them, Justin. There are literally like fleas. There's so many of them. So they took the limit from 5 down to 3.
Yeah. See, Alaska doesn't sound fun to me either.
It's just amazing.
Yeah.
It's just absolutely amazing. I don't know what I don't know. It's like we talk about, you and I, all the time. They just don't want you to go outside anymore.
Nope. Dang it, let me fix this thing.
And they are super mad at me right now because I sat by the pool the last couple days, and I'm kind of tanned up a little bit, maybe even a little sunburned. So I'm like enemy number one.
Yeah. Yeah. It's crazy, but it seems like the whole world, not just the United States, is turning out all weird, huh? Or maybe
Yeah.
is it us? Are we weird? Get
Are
one?
you
No.
are you taking Ryland downtown LA today?
Yeah, we were out there earlier. That's why we're a little late to the boat today. We we were in downtown LA. Just agree with me. He's all, what's that? We were out there. We were running up and down the streets. That's why he looks a little tired right now. We had a couple bricks. It was pretty cool. Someone set them out there for us, so we just grabbed them and ran around. It's pretty fun because we can go to LA. Oh, I don't want to talk about the whole thing, but you can go to LA and grab a brick and throw it at people. It's pretty cool and not get in trouble.
Oh yeah, it's absolutely amazing. It's crazy, but I guess you got to fill out a W-2 or a I-9 from George Soros, and then your check will come later, I guess.
Yeah, pretty amazing. Pretty amazing.
Yep. So everybody's checking in with George, getting their paperwork done, and then you get handed a pallet of bricks and go have at it. Woohoo!
I know, right? Man, there's like a million flies out here. What the flying?
Close the door so that Ryland can enjoy them.
Hold on. I don't know what it is. Weird.
I don't have an afro. You're making me blush now, Matt. Come on.
Rylan, want me to show you how to use it again? Catch a fish then. The water is really, really weird out here. I don't know what's... It's not red tide. It's not green tide. It's like black tide. I don't know.
Wow, crazy.
The water's black.
Let me show you this quick video I got from Promar about the cedar plug, and we'll talk about it afterwards.
Okay.
All right, gang, your saltwater guide, Captain Dave Hansen, with some more bitchin' Ahi Promar products. So, PromarAhi.com. Different products, but what we're talking about today is the lure that I always have in the spread, whether I'm fishing marlin, or I'm fishing tuna, or fishing bonita, or fishing yellowtail, and we're trolling. We always have the 6-inch wood cedar plug color, the natural color cedar plug. This is by Ahi, Promar Ahi. You go to the store, look at the cedar plug variety. They have the daisy chains, but I'm telling you, you always have to have the natural wood in the pattern behind the boat. What eats these? Marlin, wahoo, tuna, dorado, yellowtail, bonita. People have even caught white sea bass on them, trolling along the edges of the kelp. I'm telling you, the cedar plug, the natural color, 6-inch. So check out the 6-inch natural wood colored cedar plug and all the other products over PromarAhi.com. Thank you. There you go.
There you go.
Do you use those?
The good old cedar plug. Starting July 1st, or as you say, 4th of July, we'll be busting those out, trolling them pretty much everywhere offshore. They work really, really good. So the best one by far is that natural wood colored one. The second best, which is my favorite, is the daisy chain anchovy one, especially because this year is the year of the anchovy. As you see, a lot of the bait barges have anchovies. I think all of them do right now. You get one? Get bit? So that anchovy colored cedar plug is going to be the key one to use this year. And they're really, really easy to use. They're kind of foolproof. All you do is throw them behind your boat and start driving. If you go too fast, you're going to see that it's just going to skip on top of the water and you're going too fast. The best, because 99.9% of our fish finders or the club pedometers or chart plotters we have out there, they're all set to miles per hour. Because it's some people, it's going from knots to miles per hour is a mathematical equation. So most of ours are set to miles per hour. So what I do is I drive mine 7 to 8 miles per hour, which is like 6.5, 7 knots. So that's the speed that gets bit the most by everything from dorado, tuna, yellowtail, marlin, everything. Even wahoo will hit it. Now, if you want to go faster, you can. It does good up to like 11 miles an hour. Once you hit about 12, it starts skipping. And if you go too slow, it's just kind of just sinking down in the water column if you're going too slow. But you can definitely control them at like 5 or 6. Nothing? You give up?
No, I'm gonna use anchovies.
Oh, you can use anchovies. See? Anchovies are the thing. And Ryland's like, no, I'm using anchovies.
You'll catch a bunch of fish now at the dock.
Yeah, he catches a lot of sand bass right here.
Right.
Let's see right now.
Right underneath Justin's chin is the QR code for the live deception cedar plug. You can save 15% on it right now if you grab that QR code and order through that. And when you're over on the website, you'll see just a plethora of products brought to you by Promar Ahi. Check it all out. I'm going to pull the QR code down so we can see Justin's smiling face. There he is.
You can grab a few, just break them off and pull them out. So, the wood one you're gonna want, and then that anchovy one, especially this year. The other one the other colors work as well. Come on now, don't be a weakling. You got it. So, the other ones work good as well, but I'm just suggesting everyone use those wood ones and the anchovy daisy chain live deception cedar plug. The other thing is while you're going up for a bluefin, say you don't want to cruise around at 950,000 miles per hour with the Mad Mac. You don't really know how to fly the kite very well, or you hear that the tuna are biting on trolled lures. You can take any of those, especially that wood one, and throw it back behind your boat 150 yards and troll that thing between 6 miles per hour and 11 miles per hour and get bit on those tuna just as easy as everything else. So it's pretty cool. And you can catch, I think they're with 80, I think they have 80-pound line on them too. Some pretty heavy duty line.
Yeah, and I don't change out the hooks. And yes, I do have a video all about how to fish the cedar plug, and we show you how to tune the cedar plug. And then Justin has some videos on the website about it too. So the only reason you're not figuring it out is because you're not watching our videos.
Yeah.
Check it out. Go look. And if you're not a member of our website, I don't know why you're not, but go check out the website, yoursaltwaterguide.com, for all the videos. They're all on there. You can see them all. Plus, you can see our game plans and all the hotspots videos and everything else. So let everybody know what you got going on tomorrow, Justin.
So tomorrow is the kids. Hold on, Ryland's trying to grab a fishing line. Don't grab that one. You need a little weight. Grab one of those spinners.
You don't have hook on them, remember? They got bit off.
Right there. The first one closest to me. That's the right. Yep, that's the right setup for you. So tomorrow is the kids' adventure that we're doing. We're gonna take 4 kids out, plus Ryland. Ryland's gonna deckhand tomorrow, and we're gonna go and try to get them on a whole bunch of fish and make sure they have a great day. And then Wednesday we'll be at Catalina. all these times we're going live as well, except for I think Thursday. I got to ask them. It was done through that fishing website. Please don't book me through Fishing Booker, everyone. Don't book me through there. Just call me. I'll give you a better deal. So tomorrow's a kids thing. Wednesday is the Catalina. Thursday is a half day, so we're gonna stay local. And we'll most likely go live on Friday. We'll be live again. We'll be at Catalina. Local Catalina. Local Catalina. Oh, really?
I hear tomorrow your deckhand is one of the protesters from LA.
Yes.
Hey, he take time off from protesting?
He's gonna try to.
It's crazy, huh?
There will actually be 2 people joining us on the boat.
What?
What?
What? Wait, who?
You'll see tomorrow.
Can you tell me when you like them?
Yeah.
Hey, Red, just give me a call. I'll get you on the website for free and go check it out, see if it's worth it. Absolutely, buddy. Give me a call. I'll get you signed up over there. We don't think anybody's on the welfare. I just appreciate everybody watching us on wherever you're watching us. Hit the like button, the share button, subscribe button. And yeah, thank you very, very much, everybody, for every way you watch us. Is that live fishing with Justin's going to be really fun tomorrow. He's going to be out there with the kids. Al's going to be fishing the back bay in the morning. I'm going to be on an airplane, but I'm told Alaska's got that internet package, so I'll try to log on and get Justin going because Al's going live at 6. Justin, you're not going to be out there till probably 7:38, right?
Right. Yep.
So we'll get.
Someone mentioned they would love to have us on the Californian and Ventura Harbor. That would be really cool. We can go live out there too, as long as you have Starlink. That would be cool.
Oh, the California. I used to work on that boat when it was called the Matt Walsh, when my buddy Timmy Olin owned it before Ray Dwayne. So you got
the Matt Walsh used to be
there?
up here in Long Beach, didn't it?
Yep, for years.
So I worked on the Matt Walsh 2 days as a deckhand, and I think it was the Matt Walsh. It was up at Pier Point, right?
It was at Ports of Call for years and years and years.
That sounds so freaking familiar.
It's round.
Yeah, the back, right?
Yep.
Yeah. That is too funny. I subbed for a deckhand on, I believe it was that boat, for like 2 days, just 2 days.
Okay.
Huh. Very interesting. Bringing back memories now.
Crazy talk.
Wait.
I think that was in like 1999.
Now, we got another thing to talk about. Justin and Captain Al Clowers are going to do a once-in-a-lifetime Zoom meeting open to every member of Your Saltwater Guide. And if those of you that are watching and you're not sure if you want to become a member or not, send myself or Justin your email address. We'll email you the invitation to the Zoom meeting. The more the merrier. But Al and Justin are going to be talking about yellowtail fishing. Justin's going to talk about how he approaches it up at Catalina or over at San Clemente Island, and Al's going to talk about how he approaches it at the Coronados or at La Jolla. Both guys have a really good technique. They're kind of different, especially Al down at the Coronados where you got 10,000 million sea lions. Justin has about 800,000 at Catalina. He doesn't have as many as they have at the Coronados, so there's times where Justin can totally fish different. But you guys want to meet up with these guys on the Zoom meeting on Friday night. It's going to be great. It's going to be a lot of fun. You're going to learn a lot. It's going to be at 7 o'clock. If you haven't got the invitation yet, send myself or Justin a text message with your email address, and we'll get you the invitation.
And it's free for everyone or every Your Saltwater Guide member.
Right. Yes, it is.
What else should we talk about, Rylan?
Rylan, come on.
Yeah. I'm
Why?
paying attention to fishing.
You're watching your rod,
Yeah.
sitting in a rod holder,
Yeah.
rotting away.
Yes.
See if you can find out what the flies are out there for. Like behind the bait tank. See if you see any nice little nifty stuff. Look in the tan ice chest. So, any questions at all from anybody? As far as I know, on bait wise right now, Long Beach and San Pedro just have anchovies. In case anyone wants to know, halibut fishing. What? Halibut fishing is getting good. Oh, up in the Channel Islands. That's awesome. Halibut fishing down here is actually getting slower. It's kind of weird. I don't know what's going on. I think because the water rolled. The water was heading in the. Oh, really?
Yeah.
The water was heading in the right direction. It was like 65, and then water rolled down to 62, and now it's 61. And okay, Rylan, come here. Someone wants to know what kind of string is on your rod. Mike Lewis wants to know. Don't look at me. Look at the camera. You look at the camera and tell them, not me.
Ahi. Promar Ahi fishing string.
If you want to know what it's actually called, it's right over there. You can go look at it.
Oh, GT4.
Yeah.
It is Ahi though. Ahi GT4.
The GT4 fluorocarbon, gang, is what he's got it tipped with.
Want to go show them some?
That's what they're fishing with on there. But the reason Mike Lewis is asking
grab some.
I thought you meant with the fishing.
Is because I posted a video on Friday, I think, catching the big rooster fish, and so that I could get all the superstars of fishing to comment, I said the fish has taken all my string. Oh my goodness!
Go grab the. Go grab one that's not opened yet.
All the superstars.
How do you open this?
No, that's not open yet. There's some up there. No, the one that's not open. I know they're all open, but here. Underneath.
Oh,
You gotta look with your eyes, boy.
I can't reach though.
How old are you? 10?
Yeah, I can't.
All right. While they're having their argument. Yeah, all the people had to get on there and tell me. Everybody had to get on there and tell me that fishing line is not string. Even though I've been fishing for a living longer than any of those people have been alive, it was pretty fun. One thing I want to help you all that watch us. There's the GT4 fluorocarbon by Promar Ahi. You can get it at the website promarahi.com. Put in the code YSWG and the number 25, and you'll save 15% on your GT4 fluorocarbon. Everybody that follows us and watches all those phenomenal videos I put out there, I want to help you all out a little bit.
That's good.
Every single word you hear on those videos is put out for one reason and one reason alone, for a comment. So if you can look through the humor and just have fun and go down the rabbit hole and look at all the comments, you're going to go, wow, he gets the comments. That's where the algorithm loves the comments, loves it when you hit the like button. You guys can all jump on there if you want to help out our channel. YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, Threads, X, Rumble, wherever you're at, hit the comment button and put a comment. Or go in there and comment on the other people's comments. And always do me a giant favor and hit the like button and the subscribe button. Rylan, you already gave up?
What? No, it's still out there.
He really wants to sit here and have a conversation right now.
Now you want to talk?
What?
God, I love you. Giuseppe.
What do you got to talk about, Rylan?
Have fun today
Want to
out
talk
there
about
on the boat. Go get them.
What's your favorite type of fishing? Type way. What's
yeah,
your
fly
favorite
lining.
way?
Fly lining.
Fly lining? How do you do the fly lining?
I can't say.
You can't say? Is it
No.
a secret?
Yeah.
Do you put like 4 ounces of weight on there?
No, you put
20
like
ounces?
50 pounds of weight on the fly
50
lining.
pounds?
Tell people. Some people don't know. Some people don't know.
So when you're fly lining, you want to have a live bait, no weight on it. You can cast the bait out. Well, you have to have a hook, but you could cast the bait out, or you could just drop it. But you always want to have your bill open when you're fly lining. So, and then when you're getting a bite, the line would probably take out really fast. And then you want to wait 3 to 5 seconds and then just hook it.
And that's it?
Yeah.
You make it sound so easy. Is it that easy?
No.
It's not? It's hard?
Kind of.
It
Really?
looked pretty easy the other day, Riley, when I saw you fishing with Paul.
Was that easy fishing the other day?
Yeah, kind of.
Kind of. Does it get easier?
Yeah, if you practice more and more, it gets a lot easier.
We're going to use anchovies tomorrow. Do you think we're going to do any good?
Yeah, we are going to do good.
Oh, you have that much confidence, huh? Okay. So our plan is tomorrow is we're going to go and get these kids some rockfish in the shallow area. And then after we go for rockfish, we're going to go and try to get them some bass. There's a really good sand bass bite going on right now. And then there's some calicos mixed in. So we're going to probably go and anchor up and catch some of those. Watch the kids have a good old time catching some bass, right? Or we might just go and anchor up on the kelp line and see how we do over there.
Rylan.
What?
Rylan.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yes.
Lisa wants to know, how often do you change your live bait when you're fly lining?
About every minute. About 30 seconds a minute.
60 whole seconds, right?
Yes.
Why do we do that? Because when we're fishing with live bait, we want the most liveliest bait we could have, right?
Yes.
Okay, are we boring you? Okay.
No.
You just have another. Are you shy? We're just talking to Dave right now.
I can see the lights.
Don't worry, no one watches our show.
Yeah, no one's
Nobody
watching today,
watches
anyways.
what we do.
It's just like
Yeah,
3
don't
people.
worry about it, Rylan. No one watches this. Nobody cares about us. Nobody cares. Nobody cares.
What's your favorite fish to catch?
Yellowtail.
Not bluefin?
No.
How many
Yellowtail.
yellowtail have you caught? Hello?
You counting?
3 or 4.
And that's your favorite?
That's it?
How many bluefin have you caught?
1.
And you like yellowtail more than bluefin? Why?
I like taste better.
Taste. Yeah.
Oh.
That's what I'm talking about here, gang. We talk about it all the time.
What about calico bass? You like catching those?
No.
You don't like catching calico bass? All right, we're not going to take you calico bass fishing then.
You're not gonna. You can't.
Sand bass
You
instead?
can't be on this channel if you don't like calico bass.
Just
Yeah.
kidding. I'm just kidding.
And you know what? Justin was talking about this, gang. The anchovies. This is the year of the anchovies. Gang, you got to we've got to make sure that the bait companies keep catching us anchovies. We got to stop buying that big sardine, gang. I know a lot of you, I only like big sardines. That's because you don't know how to fish. And you like big giant baits because you don't know how to cast. Those big giant sardines, they have a time. It's not this year, gang. There's the warm water may come up here at the end of July, sometime in the middle of August, maybe. I don't know, though. It's a cold water year. We'll see. But it's time to learn how to fish for bass, barracuda, bonita, yellowtail. Unless you have a few extra $1,000, then you can go bluefinning, go out there 80, 90 miles one way and drive around all day and then drive back 80, 90 miles. And Justin, weren't you telling me a couple days from now the gas is going to 65 more cents a gallon in California to help pay for Gavin's new house?
Yeah, I don't know if it's paying for that, but yeah, the fuel prices are going up. And then in August 1st, it should be right around $8 a gallon.
Bitchin', that's good. You guys voted for that in California, right?
No.
Oh, wait a minute. That's right.
No way.
There's no voter ID in California, so you can vote however you want, but it won't matter because they've already decided. When you have no voter ID, there's no reason to even vote.
Colby caught a 36-inch striper yesterday. Good job.
Nice.
Damn. That's a big striper. 61 cents.
So why do you think they don't talk about voter ID in California? Why do we not hear about it on the news or from any politicians or anybody? Why do you think that is?
Because that's lawless California.
I was just watching.
Right,
I was just watching a video of a guy standing on the side of the road throwing bricks through the windows of all the ICE cars, all the ICE agents. That's kind of cool.
Well, hoping they didn't break the ice.
No,
I'm just kidding.
What?
Yeah, look at the question. Lisa asked the question. What's your favorite fish to eat, and how do you like to cook it?
Yellowtail, and I don't cook it.
Yeah. Do we cook yellowtail at all? Oh, you're getting bit?
No, it's hot.
He's more focused on his fishing rod right now. He can care less about anything else. When it comes to fishing, he's like,
okay, focused. No, it was just tingled. It was just tingled.
All right, Rylan, do us a favor. Go back in here and see. Can you read the comment that Lisa just wrote?
Because that's how they get away.
Yay! I was hoping because you couldn't read her last comment. I thought, you know what? We need to get you in summer school. I thought we were going to have to get you into summer school, but you were able to pull it off. Thank you, Rylan.
This is what they're teaching them in regular public schools.
I'm not in summer school.
Are they teaching Rylan school? Bathroom to use?
Yeah.
Huh? What did he say?
Do they teach you what bathroom to use?
No.
Oh boy, I'm gonna get in trouble from Amanda now. All right.
Yeah. So Rylan doesn't really eat too much fish that's cooked. We eat a lot of non-cooked fish.
Raw fish.
Yeah. Oh, what else? So I'm going to try to word this. I don't say the name, so he has to come up with it. For Rylan's birthday, he wanted to go to Catalina and go fishing and snorkeling, and he really wants to go snorkeling with sharks, which is not on my list, but I guess we'll have to do it. And
you have to do it too.
I know. I'm not gonna let you go in the water by yourself. So he said he really wanted to catch a certain type of fish and eat it on the boat raw.
Oh yeah, bonita.
What was it? Tell him again.
Bonita.
Why?
It's a good tasting raw.
It is?
Yes.
You've eaten bonita raw?
Yeah.
Gross.
How wonderful is
you
that?
did it too.
I know. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. So in case anyone hasn't tried bonita raw, it's better raw than cooked. It is delicious, huh?
No, it's really bad. If you don't want the bonita,
tell people the truth, and they'll go ahead. I'm gonna give you a little right on your head. So bonita is really, really good raw. Really good raw. We'll bring some wasabi, maybe some soy sauce, some rice, catch some bonita, and cut it up for the kids and have them eat it, huh? Because it's really good. If you haven't tried it, you have to try it.
You want it? I just got a text message. This is kind of funny. Oh, my sister's on the news right now, live right now on Channel 5, KTLA.
Can you link this over there right now?
No, I can't.
Where's your phone?
So one of our buddies,
Oh, never mind.
listen to this. One of our buddies went fishing on the Independence, came back with a bunch of yellowtail, and he wanted to smoke them. So he went online to buy a smoker on Amazon. You're not allowed to have a
Mhm.
smoker in California anymore. Gavin Newsom's made it illegal to have smokers in California. That's what he
Really?
just said.
So you want to hear something else really crazy? And this is not fishing whatsoever. My buddy has a almost brand new motorhome. He went to go get it registered, like, I don't know, 4 months ago, 5 months ago, and they said you need to go get it smog tested. He's like, what? They said, yeah, the new law in California, you have to smog test every single motorhome. He's like, okay, it's almost new. I think it was like 3 years old. Takes it over to go get it smog tested, failed. And he's all, this is a brand new motorhome. And he's like, yeah, the guy's all, I haven't seen one pass yet with the rules and how they want it in California. I haven't seen a single motorhome pass, even the brand new ones. And he's all, what am I supposed to do? He's all, I'm not too sure. So what he's going to do is have it registered now in Arizona and have it out here. So it's absolutely crazy.
Wow, Mike Lewis just ordered an air purifier and they can't ship it to California either. What in the hell? What?
Tell him. Come over here and tell him. Someone asked you a question.
What? Wait, where?
You just told me someone asked you a question, you knucklehead.
Brett, my birthday is July 25th.
Woo, it's coming right up.
Mm-hmm.
Next year, this dude's going to be hunting all over the United States, huh?
Yeah.
Because how old will he be?
12.
Yeah. He's going to be able to hunt in
Nope,
California.
they won't let you hunt in California, so you'll be able to hunt everywhere else.
We'll do it anyways? Huh?
What do you mean?
What
What do you mean?
do you mean? I'm just kidding. So, California, Colorado, Wyoming. Pretty cool, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's
New Mexico,
New Mexico.
Arizona,
You already hunt Arizona.
Texas,
You already hunt Texas.
Georgia.
So what am I doing with my motorhome?
Dave Burris is taking his to Arizona too. So is
Yeah, it's crazy. I don't know what's up with it. All the motorhomes have to be smog tested. I don't know. Really weird.
uh,
Oh, yeah. What else we got? Got any questions, anyone?
yeah, you pretty much can't do anything in California, Lance. It's absolutely ridiculous. I know you living in a place that's kind of still a little bit free, but just remember everything they do in California, when you guys get Gavin Newsom as your new president, which is going to happen, and you guys will have him as your president, you won't be able to do anything. I can't believe you guys are all voting for Gavin for the new president of the United States. That's crazy. How cool.
Maybe he'll end up in jail here pretty soon because he's been asking for it.
I know. I heard him ask Tom Holman to arrest him this morning. How rad would that be?
That would be really funny. So, politics aside, let's talk about fishing.
Unfortunately, it's
Let's go
taken over
fishing.
our fishing.
Yeah, I know.
Unfortunately, I wouldn't even be worried about any of it if it hadn't taken over our fishing thing. But fishing right now is so good, gang. We need to get you guys out there. Somebody's got to charter Justin or Al or Pablo's boat. You guys don't understand. Right now, the fishing is as good as it's been in a very long time because why? Like Justin said before, we have anchovies for bait and all the bait barges. I am so stoked. I've been begging for this for years and years and years, and now they have anchovies. And if you look, just the fish counts alone, Justin, are off the charts because of the anchovies and the bait. And if you got anchovies, Justin, with those kids, and you go sand bass fishing, those kids are going to catch 1 million of them.
Yep, that's my plan. That is my plan. have them catch 1 million fish, and then we got to stop while they're wide open.
Yeah.
So the other thing is I have an open party coming up. If anyone's interested, I have 2 spots available. It's a Catalina trip. It's next Monday or Tuesday, so one of those 2 days, whatever days works for you all. Catalina trip is $450 per person, and I need 2 more to go. So it's gonna be a max of 4 people. And yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. We're gonna go to Catalina. We're gonna leave around 5:30ish in the morning and come and be back at the dock around 5:30.
Wow, that sounds great, gang. And all of you that have been watching Justin do the live shows, and you're always wondering, gosh, how do I get on one of those trips? Well, look at it. Just open it up. You guys can go. 4 of you. You can find 4 people on here. 2. One of you's got a friend. Take that
Yeah.
friend. Another one of you got a friend. There you go. There's your 4. Go with Justin. You only got 2 spots?
I only need 2. Yeah, I only have 2
Well, there you
spots
go.
available.
You got to be able to find.
There's only 2 spots. So John Stanley said, how do you set your gain on your fish finder when the boat is at the dock? Well, for one thing, how shallow is it at your dock, John? And then what kind of fish finder do you have? If we keep saying thermometer, people are going to get confused as all get out.
Yeah, the last thing you want to
But
do is
so
call it what it is.
what's your depth? Right? Well, even the manufacturers don't call it that anymore. They're confused. I think it's more of a selling point. So what's your depth, John Stanley? And then what kind of unit do you have? Let's talk about Ryland's birthday. Let's go diving. No, Ryland's not diving right now. And he can dive down with his snorkel and dive down like 10 feet. He's pretty good at holding his breath down there. He can dive down to like 10 feet until he gets registered or whatever it is. He's not going to dive. I won't let him. Too many things. So it's 20 feet and 20 feet, John Stanley. And what's your issue with it? What's it doing? What kind of unit is it? It should be reading normal. I mean, all the way up until about 6 feet. And then if you're sitting in one spot, you got to think about, so if you're sitting in one spot all the time, your boat's not moving, you're at the dock. When you're at anchor, your boat is actually moving a little tiny bit. You get it? When you're at anchor, your boat's moving back and forth a little tiny bit. So your screen, when you watch it from 0, where your boat's at and it keeps moving through the bottom of your the floor, it's continually reading. But if you're just reading in one spot continuously, you're going to get an echo from there. From the boy in the hooks. Oh, you have a Ray Marine? Yeah. Get the boy a hookah? No. No hookahs are allowed. Not on my boat. So, a Ray Marine? Yeah, you could turn the gain on low on the Ray Marine unit and then see how that reads. But you got to remember, like I said, when you're sitting at the dock, your boat is not moving. It's just, it's stuck in one spot. So your reading is going to be continuously on the same exact spot. So it's gonna look kind of weird no matter what you do. I have the same issue with mine. I use Garmin's, and the same thing happens with mine. It's just because we're not moving. If the boat was swaying a little bit or something like that, it would then pick up other things, and then it would look normal again. But the echo that it's sending off, I think it gets kind of skewed no matter what you do. This is going to be on the Californian. No, I don't know if I'm going to be on the Californian, and someone just asked us to go on it. It'd be cool if we did. If that person wants us to go on, you can give me a call, 951-703-9442.
His name's Giuseppe. He's the deckhand on there.
Oh, okay, cool. Discovery Scuba. You do it with an instructor? Oh, interesting. You could do a Discovery Scuba.
What's that?
Where you go down with an instructor and you go swimming with the fish. sharks, whatever else. Yeah. Well, you got to
Yeah.
ask Brent. Brent knows all about that stuff. I know nothing about it.
No, I like that.
I just don't want it being dangerous for him.
I just want to go. I want to go to that.
You want to go with Nick? What if Nick wants to do it? See how we could possibly think about doing that? Brent? That
I
would
just
be
want to
cool.
go get it.
You want to go get a yellowtail?
Yeah.
I want to go get a pony. So yeah, another thing is now that Ryland just said what he just said,
I just said what I just said. Yeah.
one of the number one things that a lot of captains don't like hearing is "I want," because we all want. But if you get on a boat and say "I want to catch a bluefin," well, we already know that. That's why you're on the boat. How about you? Let's try to catch a bluefin. Or hold on, what's this guy stand here?
Huh?
This guy next to my boat, he just walked up next to the boat. He took my power cord last week.
Oh.
Hey, peek around there without him seeing and see if he's going to take my power cord, because we're going to have an issue if he does.
That's that guy.
Yeah. So we don't have any issues until this guy just got here. It's kind of weird. So when you get on a boat, when we go to Catalina, say we're going to Catalina, we're going to try everything we can to get you on game fish, which is, the white sea bass, the yellowtail, so on and so on. But at the same time, you don't want to sit there all day long trying to catch one fish. You want to start catching a bunch of fish. So we're going to go to spots where you have a chance at catching a game fish, but in the meantime, you're going to catch a whole bunch of fish. That's what our intentions are and everything else. We hear it a lot. I want to catch a white sea bass. Well, so do I. I want to catch a yellowtail. Yep. So do I, and so does everyone else. I want to catch a bluefin. Well, very cool. And like Dave says, I want a pony. That's Dave's thing. I want a pony.
That's pretty much what I always used to say.
So instead, how about let's just go out and have a good time and catch some fish. And we're going to try everything we can to get you something bigger.
I want to go to my spot, and then I want to go where that fish was.
You want to? We can get a boat. You can learn how to drive it and drive over there and do it.
This is my boat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Let me have my boat.
So yeah, let's see here. I caught a new boat and it slipped next to me. Hit my boat. And got it on camera. That's really funny you say that, Mike. So there's a boat that's like 5 slips down. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 slips down from me. That when I was not here, the neighbor across from me told me they hit my boat and broke my swim step. And I got a hold of them and they tell me, oh, no, we didn't. As the other people that were on the boat said that we never hit. It's pretty funny. I don't know. I'm just going to report it to the insurance company and go
Wonderful.
from there. Yeah.
All right, gang. So tomorrow morning, going to be a very interesting day. Justin will be live. Captain Al will be live. The podcast will be live at the airport in Seattle tomorrow. We'll do our very best to make it interesting, but you'll have Justin and Al both live fishing tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be a great day, starting out at 6:00 in the morning with Captain Al Clowers fishing the Back Bay. Then Justin, you'll be live around 8:00 or something like that.
Yes, maybe a little sooner, but yeah, around 8.
Justin will be there, and you guys will be able to watch both these guys doing what they do best, taking kids fishing. Al's fishing the Back Bay in San Diego. Justin's fishing somewhere in Long Beach, LA Harbor. And I will be in Seattle. I'll see you all tomorrow. Ryland, thank you for all the great words. You were just flowing with tons of words today. We're very proud of you. Thank you very, very much.
I think he had one whole sentence today.
Oh,
Nibble?
Well, he's getting it. Yeah.
Uh-oh, we might get to see a fish on the show.
Get over there. He may be on. See it scoped out to the right?
See you hooked up?
We're going to see. I don't know.
Yeah, but I got bit.
No, he didn't get
Nice
no fish.
going, Rylan. Good job, buddy.
I got bit.
Okay.
All right. Well, we'll see you all tomorrow. Thank you very
Yeah.
much for a great day. Jason Cutter, good